Hello and good afternoon, everybody. We are watching the planes fly by on the Alexandria Skycam and looking at a beautiful day out there. Upper 40s, dew points in the upper 50s, dew points in the low 40s, and just watching the planes and the cars go by. So, really, my main function in this update is to talk about Christmas weather, but let's get through a few other things first. First off, there is a massive low-pressure system. This is non-tropical, but this is rolling up the eastern seaboard, producing storm surge flooding, and then wintry weather on the backside. There could be snow in Columbus, Ohio, Lexington, Kentucky, and in the mountains there of Tennessee and North Carolina. So quite an interesting system here. Actually, there was a pretty significant-looking tornado on radar near or over Myrtle Beach earlier today, and it looks like there was some damage with that, but tons of rain and flooding off to the east. And back here, we have nothing going on. So blissfully calm and peaceful around this area. Temperatures just right in that mid-50s to low 60s range here. Not too cold, not too hot. We are in the Goldilocks zone. And temperatures will fall off into the 40s, probably into the upper 30s tonight. So I don't see a freeze tonight, but tomorrow night we could see at least a light freeze in the area. So temperature is going to fall quickly as we get past dark, and we're going to go down into those upper 30s, it looks like, by tomorrow morning. You can see, there we go, 39 at 7 a.m. I think we might even see 38. How about that? So looking at, now this is the GFS model. I use this kind of generally at times, and I don't get too specific, but this is to show you the timing, the rough timing of how things are going. It's also to show you that storm system rolling up the eastern seaboard. Check this out. Look at that thing. Then the cold air comes in the backside. Got a lot of snow falling there after the system moves out to the northeast. We have that backside cold air coming in. But look out west. There is something coming into California, and it looks like this is going to be our next weather maker that's going to roll slowly to the south and then come out to the east. So there's that piece of energy out there. There's a lead wave that's going to be coming in sometime around Saturday. So we're looking at, let's see, that's the 23rd. It looks like we get a wave coming in, maybe a little bit of a break, but then we get another one coming through. And I didn't even pause it there just so you couldn't really sit there and look and focus in on the timing. But it looks like that's going to probably come through Christmas Eve. There could be a little something left over for Christmas Day. It's tough to time it out yet. There are still a lot of scenarios on models that could play out, but a lot of those look pretty stormy with at least 2 waves of rain and perhaps thunderstorms moving through. But any severe threat today is on the coastal Carolinas and extreme southeastern Virginia, so nothing going on here. And hey, Taylor, if we're announcing it, I'm in. I like it. The KQID, okay, the Cenla broadcasting camera, hold on a second. Actually, let me do the 7-day, then I'm going to talk about this just for a second. I always want to make sure things are going all the way. I want to make sure it's happening. So if you're announcing it, I know it's happening. Mid-50s Tuesday, mid-60s tomorrow. So a cold front comes through. We'll see near or slightly below freezing temperatures tomorrow morning. And then it looks like we get some rainfall Friday into the weekend. This is, again, looking good all week for all well, I wouldn't call you the true last-minute Christmas shoppers if you're in the Monday to Friday zone, but if you're out there Sunday trying to finish things up Christmas Eve, it's going to be bumpy. Is there a severe threat? I think there's at least some sort of threat for some storms out there. Could be a severe threat, but right now it's not one jumping out at me because instability looks low. See those temperatures? If they were upper 70s, we'd be talking about something, but upper 60s, not so much. But there is at least some sort of chance with that. So, yeah, I'm going to pop back up. I'm going to go to the next map so I'm not blocking that and then annoying fashion. But yeah, so Cenla Broadcasting, they've been so great about helping me put these cameras up. We have the one that is, on the Texas Avenue broadcast location, and we have another one that's going up on their tower in Jena. My goal is to expand these out throughout the 14 parish region and even beyond. If I had people that were like, hey, put it up on this tower or put it on this high vantage point in Shreveport or Monroe, and really, I want to hit first off, I want to hit all these smaller towns, and I want to have one in each parish in the 14 that we cover. So LaSalle, you are going to be covered with a Jena camera that is, I believe, about 250 feet up in the air on the highest point in the parish up there on the radio tower. So, and it's on the radar. The radio tower is already up on a higher point. So it's pretty cool stuff. We're gonna have another awesome camera to look at. We're gonna keep adding here, and my goal again is to have one at least per parish. So I want to include everyone in this, and then when we have severe weather coming in, we'll be able to watch these storms. So for the Christmas Christmas toward New Year's time frame. It looks slightly above normal, but I think after Christmas we start to tumble down again. So this map doesn't tell the whole story. I think we start off warm, we finish off cold as we head toward New Year's. And yes, it is going to be stormy, above normal precipitation in the forecast, especially in that beginning time frame. So with the cold air coming in, I'm already looking. I'm like, can we combine some moisture? It's not looking good just yet, but man, we do hope so. I hope so, because I'd love to see some snow around here, but I'm not seeing any signals just yet. So that's it for today. Looks like a busy weekend leading into Christmas. Looks like we are going to see quite a bit of rainfall, perhaps a couple inches out of this. That's kind of a first initial guess here, and we're going to be looking closely at that as it comes on in, and we get more and more data, because remember, this is toward the end of the forecast. We'll be fine-tuning things as we get along. I will be back bright and early in the morning. Well, not that early. It's about 9 o'clock. That was one thing. I was like, well, I really do want to do this weather thing, but I don't want to be up at like 5 or 6 in the morning because I like my sleep. So we'll be on at 9 in the morning, and then we will be watching things for the Christmas weekend. Nice thing is, Christmas Day, I'll still do a weather thing because it's in my house. Why not? All right, I'll see you back here tomorrow morning.